Here you've heard the three of them. They're all post-65ers. Two of them actually post-70. And I now invite you to ask the questions. But before you ask, please tell us who you are, which newspaper you represent. Ramesh.
This question is for you. This question is for you, DPM. Earlier you spoke about the renewal process of the PAP in 2001, 25 candidates, 2006, 24, and this time more than 20. And the PAP has been upfront in introducing its candidates so far. What have you got to say about the stance taken by the opposition parties so far in Singapore as far as introducing their candidates, old or new? Thank you.
Well, I hope that they will do like what we do. Let the voters know who are the candidates. Tell us more about them. Let the candidates talk to the press and tell the press why they want to stand for election, what they hope to do for Singaporeans, and what is it that they are going to do for the residents who vote for them. Sketch out their plans and let the residents choose. Because if you come out only in the last minute after the writ is issued or even on nomination day, I think you don't have enough time for the voters to really understand you. So I hope that they will start to introduce candidates like what we are doing now.
洪一金 from 我报。我的问题是针对刚才那个陈炳和的提的一些东西。首先您在分享的时候有提到说您在波东巴西那一带长大，您之后最近有在那一带活跃吗？然后第二个问题是，您提到说民主制度对国人的那个恩惠，然后当然有很多外国人都批评我们的国会不够反对党代表，然后您个人认为新加坡的制度够民主吗？然后反对党在国会里面扮演着怎么样的角色？然后您个人最敬佩的反对党人无论是健在或者已故的是哪一位呢？后面那几个问题如果其他的候选人也愿意回答，就是针对就是反对党的一个角色和您个人最敬佩的反对党人，也欢迎大家回答，谢谢。
请你介绍一下，介绍一下。
我介绍了，我是我报的采访主任洪一金。
好，谢谢你。
好，我先回答第二个问题。我觉得新加坡现在的体系，不管你是想从政，还是你是想支持任何的政治团体，你都有绝对的权利去这么做。所以，在我来说，执政是为一个后果争取的一个过程 ，is a means to an end。很多人都以为在政就是最终的目标，其实最终的目标应该是为了新加坡，为了新加坡人把这个社会体系进一步发展，那才是宗旨。所以，在我来说，不管你是在朝在野，只要你以人民为中心点出发，你这样不会是错的。但是我们必须很清楚的知道，如果你今天是反对党，而你唯一的方针就是不管执政党说什么，你就要反对，那我觉得这是一项很不健康的发展。我觉得真正的必须做到以人民为心，以国家为体，然后朝这个方向而发展。不管你在朝在野，我想都会为国人做一些事情。好，至于那波东巴西的问题，我的父母亲还有我的哥哥现在还住在波东巴西，我们几乎每个星期天或星期六都在那边吃早餐，所以都那算是在那边活动吧。谢谢。
You may have to say this in English so that the others can understand what you're saying.
Okay. So basically, what I explained was that to me, I think in Singapore's system today, whether you want to vote for the opposition or you want to form an opposition party or any party, it is entirely is a process that anybody can take part in, right? And there is definitely no reason why you should fear supporting any party that you believe can help you or can support you, especially taking Singapore into context. So specifically, I also brought out the point that being in government as the ruling party, a lot of people forget that the act of governance is a means to an end. It's not the end by itself. The end must be for the betterment of Singapore and Singaporeans. I think it was in Tony Blair's book that he actually summed it up in this way. He said that the net performance of a government can simplistically be illustrated by the number of people wanting to come into the country versus the number of people who wants to leave the country for good. So I think we don't have to say too much. I think if you look around, you'll probably be able to assess this for yourself. First question was actually about me being in and around Potong Pasir. So I shared that my parents and my brother still lives there, and we have breakfast there almost every Saturday and Sunday. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm Jian Yue from Reuters. I have two questions for Ms. Fu and Mr. Desmond Lee. The first question is, do you aspire to hold political office? And second question is, are you leaving the company you're currently working at?
Okay, I think the question is linked. So let me start by saying I'm new to politics. I'm very privileged to have the opportunity to stand as a PAP candidate. I understand the full commitment that it takes to serve the people, the roles of the MP, and I've considered it very seriously with my family and together with my employer. I've got the full support of the family and the bank. So I'm very pleased to be here, standing as a candidate.
You're holding the mic. Yes, that's why I'm asking you.
I have a question for Desmond. Ching Yi from Zaobao. Can I just ask, because you have not mentioned anything about your father, Mr. Lee Yock Suan, earlier in your opening speech, can I just ask what kind of influence has your father on you, and what's his response to you entering politics? The last question is, Mr. Lee Yock Suan has, in the 1997 general elections, Mr. Lee has faced one of the hottest fight against Workers' Party. How has that influence your decisions when you decide to take up PAP's offer?
Okay. Let me start by sharing with you, or let me just start by saying that my father kept politics largely off the dinner table. Family time was and still is very precious. Back then, very scarce. So we have time at home. It's family time. But having said that, let me share with you two experiences with regards to his political career, two short snippets. One was a bit hazy in my memory, but he kind of reminded me over family time, he'll make fun of me. And that was when I was 4, and it was in 1980 when he first entered politics, standing in the single ward, I believe, Ching San single ward. And I was 4, holding a tape recording machine, standing in front of a lorry on which my father was delivering a rally speech in an open field in Chengshan. And it was drizzling, and I was tasked by my family to tape record what he said so he could then replay and try to improve. So that's the first hazy memory. But the more vivid memory, as you quite starkly pointed out, was the 1997 general election. I was involved only to the extent of being present at the counting station or announcement station. It was a field. It was a lively affair. It was my recollection of it. I was in national service then. and I think I could take time off, weekend or something like that, a public holiday. And so the atmosphere was electric, and I recall it was a photo finish or something like that. But if you ask me what influence my father has had on me, if anything, it has made me think much longer and much harder when approached by the PAP, knowing full well, firstly, the amount of sacrifice you have to make to your personal life, to family time, the compromises you need to reach in order to ensure that you serve fully, serve purposefully, and serve with all your heart and all your strength. So if anything, it has caused me to reflect more deeply before deciding. Now when I told him that I was approached by the PAP and had to drink tea, or invited to drink tea, his advice was think very carefully. Are you able to serve? Do you have a heart for the people? Because this is really serious stuff. It is 100% or more of your energy, of your time, and that was that. My father is a man of few words, but I thought that was very sound advice. And as you would know, the process or the road to reach here was a long one, a rigorous one, and that gave me a lot of time to reflect, to think, and eventually when I reached my own decision to answer the call and to serve, I told my dad, and he fully supports it. Yeah, thank you.